Good morning, guys. Well, the time has come. We've been hard at work now. Look, we've got $122,578. I mined all night long last night, and I've got enough now to buy this big excavator that I really want. This excavator is $109,108. We're going to go ahead and order this excavator, but I think we're going to have to sell our small one before we can actually have it delivered. So let's go ahead and buy it. Only one, of course. A big machine for big boys. Great idea. It's more durable than the small one, so don't worry if you scratch it. It can go through a lot. We haven't had much of a problem really with the small one either, but the big one I think has a bigger bucket, and it's got a lot more extension, and I think it's really going to help us out. So let's go ahead and add that. So we have bought that now. We've got, actually, did we buy it? Add. Huh. Doesn't say that we've... Maybe... Oh, because we haven't checked out. That's why. Yes, here we go. Quantity 1. Order. Okay, we bought it. So where's it at? I don't know. Can we paint it before we leave? I think we have to transport it still. Let's see. Pickup truck. Yeah, we can't paint the excavator yet. Don't really know where it's at. I guess we still have to transport it. And I don't think we're going to be able to transport it until... the small excavator is back to the storage space. Or this could be the storage space. We can upgrade that for 20,000, but we don't have 20,000 yet. Let's move the small excavator to the storage space if we can. Can we do that somehow? I don't know if we can actually do that or not. Small excavator, move over. There we go. Big excavator, move to old owner's parcel. So this is in storage space now. Great, that's what we want to do. So it's going to cost us $3,000 to transport it. That's fine. We can do that. Let me exit real fast just to see. If we paint it now, we still can't. I think we have to bring it here to paint it. That's fine. Whatever. Move back. Move back. Awesome. Order it. Very good. So we've got $10,000 left. Let's go ahead and go to our parcel and check this bad boy out. This is going to be so much better, I think. We're obviously going to have to fill it full of gas before we can do anything with it. But I think it's going to make just life so much easier. I hope. That's the plan anyway. So let's go ahead and go back. I'll see you guys whenever I get there. Real quick, before we go, a story just popped up. So around here somewhere we've got another story. Kind of dark still, so I don't know if we can find it too easy or not. But we're going to look for it. We actually have a flashlight I think we can use here. There we go. So we can find this story real fast, because I would like to see exactly what it says. It's probably going to be around some of these cars somewhere, I bet. Ah, here we go. That's got to be it right there, right? Got to be. If we can find a place where we can actually grab it. Guess we need our hands to do that. There we go. Got the story, new part of the story. Check it out. Is it going to be... should be factory, right? That's not it. Let's see. Factory magnetite, old owner's parcel. Here it is. I'm not alone anymore. But I don't know whether it's good or bad. Now everyone hears that voice. Okay, so these stories are just little stories. We actually found the last one. But it's a child's voice. A couple times a day, a shrill scream penetrates the factory, followed by a sudden silence. Management decided to temporarily close the factory and scour it, floor by floor. We're going to look as long as possible until we find the source of the screams, and then they found the little girl after that. It's going to be interesting to see what the very first part of that story is going to be. Alright, almost to the parcel here. I'm extremely excited about using this big excavator, and I hope it's already full of gas, but I bet it's not. So we're going to fill it up, and I bet you that thing is going to take my entire... I mean, it's going to be bigger, so I bet it takes the entire fuel tank. Look at that monster right there. Very, very good. Yes, I love it. Let's turn the truck off and go ahead and get in this thing. Look at that. Wow, yeah, it's got a huge bucket on it. Does it have any fuel in it at all? Got a little bit. Oh, it does. It looks like it's going to be... Well, it's not quite full, but it's got some. It's got a parking brake. Nice. I hope it's a little faster as well. Let's pick up the... Actually, this one doesn't look that much bigger. I guess it is. I guess it's probably the bucket that's just more durable than the actual... Or maybe it just looks the same size just because the camera's pitched a little further out, perhaps. I'm not sure, but we're going to go ahead and take it down here and see what it'll do. It is very slow. Very slow. Which I don't like, but it is what it is. I guess we'll take it down here to the fuel tank first, go ahead and fill it all the way up with fuel. And then we'll test it out on the wash plant. I'm hoping that every scoop of this at least fills the wash plant up by 50%. 100% would be nice, but 50% will be okay. And if it does, then we may buy another wash plant and actually run double wash plants, which I think will be pretty cool. We'll have to buy a lot before we get there, and we'll have to save up quite a bit of money, I think, before we can do that. But we can try. Look at how the size of this hole we've been digging. I mean, I've dug a giant area out here, just trying to save up a little bit of gold to get this thing. It's definitely a lot higher up in the air there. Let's go ahead and fill it on up. Oh goodness! All right, well, whatever's going on right there. Looks like it holds about the same amount of fuel. So that's a good thing. It's not going to take any more fuel, I don't think. Maybe a little bit more, but hopefully not too much. Just look at the size of this pit. You know, we fall in there, we've had it. I'm really hoping this digs further down in there too. There we go, nice, all full. Let's go ahead and get it over here and get it in position. Now I could fit the other one right in between these two things right here. And this will tell us how big it is for real, because see a cloud moving overhead. That's interesting. We are right on the edge of this. Some lights so we can see. I think it's early morning, so yeah, it's definitely a lot bigger. Wow. A lot bigger. I'm going to jump out, and I'm hoping I don't fall, because I can't really see. I got to move this stuff over a little bit. So I'm going to hit this stuff here. Hit this. And actually move this out of the way some. We probably should take that back to the tent, honestly, at some point, but right now I think we're going to be okay. So, let's see, gold bucket, dirt bucket. Let's see, let's put the gold bucket's empty. It can go over here, wherever. That bucket needs to stay on the dirt side. And it's got stuff in it, so we'll just set it down right there. And get that light out of the way as well. I lost all my magnetite earlier because I put the wrong bucket into that thing there, which is a gold table. 11% magnetite and lost every bit of it, but yeah, well, it happens. So I know I'm sitting there letting the fuel just run out of that thing, but I'm not too worried about that right now. Alright, put that there. Let's go ahead and get this one and put it over here beside there so we don't lose it. Get the hose. Hook it back up to the wash plant where it goes. Man, I'm so excited to get started with this thing. Must be on flat surface. Okay, fine. Unplug it and plug it back in. That apparently puts it on a flat surface. And I think that's it. Everything else should be hooked up. Yeah. We're good to go. Let's go ahead and fill those up. We have a jerry can. It's in the back of the truck, which is nowhere around here. I think we got one up here on the hill. I'll run and get it real quick. I just leave the excavator running up there. I believe there's a jerry can. There was a jerry can right up here. There it is. Is it empty or has it got fuel in it? It's got a little bit of fuel in it, but not much. It's okay. We'll just we'll put it here in the one that's down to 17%. I should fill it back up to about 30 or 40, I think. May fill it all the way up. Who knows? Oh, it did actually. Wow. Filled it to 90. That'll work. All right, let's start everything up. Here we go. Oh, it's going to be exciting. Very good. Extend this arm out. Look at this beast. This thing is huge. Look at the bucket on this thing. Oh my goodness. We can get way out there now. Holy cow. It doesn't go a lot deeper, I don't think, but it should scoop up a lot more dirt. Look at that. Oh wow, that's nice. And we're just going to dump it out right here. 38, almost 40. We can only get 20 something with the last one. Let's get a full bucket and see what happens. This is going to work out so much better, I think. Almost 50%. We may not need another wash plant. This might do just fine. We'll definitely process way more dirt way quicker. This one seems a little bit slower. But the good thing about it is we actually have to wait on the wash plant to finish. And that's something we've never had to do, really. Man, this thing is massive. Having 2 wash plants might be feasible. Look at that. Wow, look at all that. My goodness, we scooped so much dirt at one time. This is great. We're gonna fill this thing up in no time here. Look how fast it's going. We're at 75%. We're basically gonna have to shut this thing down and just wait on it. It's awesome. So what I need to do now is actually start trying to get me a road built going down into the pit. And then we'll think about buying maybe a bulldozer to kind of flatten it out a little bit, maybe. Already up to 18%, and we've just barely used fuel. Let's get just a scoop from right here. How much of a scoop can we get? Quite a bit, actually. We lost a little bit there, but that's fine. I would like to buy that small excavator back again at some point, just because I think it would really come in handy trying to move things around. But this one's going to be our main digger, I think. And what we'll do as well, we start getting some gold saved up and start buying some better equipment to be able to get the gold actually out of the dirt. We'll get us a dump truck and we'll just come over here and we'll start excavating stuff with this thing. Put it in the back of a dump truck and then just dump in a dump truck a whole load into like a hopper and just getting all that gold out of there. Look at that. This is so much nicer. Unbelievable how much better this is. We are just really, we're just digging so much dirt at once. Such a great purchase here, and I mean, we haven't found any nuggets. Also, speaking of nuggets, I actually thought of this, or realized this earlier today. Seems like the further down we dig, the bigger gold nuggets we find randomly, which is really nice. So we'll dig this pit out right here, just like we're doing. And I believe what we're going to do is, as soon as we get the money saved up, the next big purchase we're going to buy, well, we'll have to buy another spot to place equipment on. But once we do that, we're going to get that drill, so we'll actually be able to figure out where the good gold's at. We're going to go around and we're going to drill multiple holes around the claim here. And we'll find out where the real good gold is and we'll start digging that out first. Now my goal is to dig every single bit of dirt out of this entire claim at some point. All of it. I don't want there to be anything left whenever I'm done. Now, I don't know, I may go to some other claim first before we do that. But before we're done here, before we call this claim quits, I want it to be empty of all gold and all dirt. That's the idea. So, we've got a long way to go, but we can get there. We just kind of sit here now and just kind of let it do its thing. Wash some of this dirt back down to about, I don't know, 30%. It's so nice now that we have so much gold we can actually cut our machine off and just wait. I mean, it's, you know, it's nice to be able to process it fast so we can just continue to work and continue to pound it out. But being able to actually have to wait on it is a good thing, because it was taking so long to fill this up. It's taking me, I think, about 15 minutes per bucket, and it looks like now this has cut the wait time down to about 5 minutes, so it's cut it out a lot. Look at that, just one bucket, almost 50% full. It's crazy how much better this is. And I'm not even really trying to go fast with the buckets. I mean, I can go a lot faster. I'm just kind of playing around with the thing right now, you know. Oh, we didn't get much of that one, did we? A little bit, not much. The only thing I wish this would do is go down just a little bit farther. It seems like it doesn't go down much further than the last one, which is a little bit... It's a little bit disappointing, but not much. I mean, it is what it is. It's such a good excavator, I can't ask for much more. Well, we ran out of dirt. We don't want to do that. We don't want to dry fire the thing. We are almost up to 100%. So much better. I mean, we still bend the arm of the thing, and we can, you know, we can bend the arm 3 or 4 different places and grab different amounts of dirt here from different spots. So remember, we couldn't get any dirt from there last time, and I bent the arm down a little bit. Now we got a full bucket again, so. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and back this thing up a little bit. We're going to try to start digging a pad so we can actually get down there a little bit deeper. Oh, let's not go down there with it. That would be bad, wouldn't it? Definitely don't want to do that. How's the best way of doing this, I wonder? Let's see, I want to dig a pad like right here. Now, this might take a bit longer just because we're having to do some different maneuvering around here. Also, I don't really know how easy it's going to be to dig an actual pad to set on. We're going to try it though. Should be at about 90% with the bucket, almost. Or wash plant, I should say. It will be easier digging it with this one than it was with the other one, just because of the extendability we have with it. The other one we couldn't really... We could do this, but... It's not as good as we can now. We're at 94%. Let's shut the thing down real quick. Hop out. So what I want to do is dig a level pad, and see we're digging down too far already. It's got to be, we've got to basically just barely scratch the surface and go down at an angle to get down in here into the bottom of this pit. And it may be best to do that after we get a dump truck, or maybe even come over there and start and dig straight out this way. I'm not really sure the best way of doing it, to be honest. Let's go ahead and put this dirt where it's got to go. Where's our, there it is, way over here. That full to 24%. Carry the bucket back over and we'll start again. We'll keep on doing this until we get it all the way full. There was rock stuck there. That's interesting. I haven't seen that happen before. Huh. Oh, there it goes. Alright, cool. So I'm thinking here, what is the best way to doing this? I mean, do we want to do it like this, or do we want to just keep digging straight down, or what? Because we're going to have to move the wash plant shortly. So hard to hit 3 or 4 buttons at one time here. So I'm afraid to get down there and actually try to drive the excavator down there into the area, because I don't want it to fall all the way down in there, you know. I know there's a better way of doing this, but whatever works for me. There's so many different controls. I don't have enough fingers to do everything I need to do here to make it work the way I want it to work. I mean, we're doing work here. I mean, it's not level, but it's not bad. Probably the worst excavator operator in the world, but oh, losing dirt there. A little bit. We can't really back up anymore, so I don't think this is going to work too good. I think we're going to have to keep on kind of doing what we were doing there, and just digging from the bottom out like this. I don't think we have the equipment to be able to actually dig a platform down there. We can dig a platform, but I don't think we can dig the actual road to get down there to it. That's the problem. Not with the way that it terraforms the terrain when you dig. If there's a way you could smooth it out, then maybe. And we should be able to do that with a bulldozer, but right now we don't have one, so what we got is what we got. Even if we could get the excavator down there, we'd have to bring the wash plant down there with it as well, which would be a whole nother story. So or a whole nother problem, I should say. We'll just keep doing it like this. Out of gas in one there, it looks like. Yep. Alright. Turn it off, get out, find the jerry can. We'll go fill that jerry can back up. Let's go fill this jerry can up over here at the fuel pump or fuel tank. And we'll fill those back up to 100%. Won't be long, we'll have to take this, fill it back up as well. See, if the dirt didn't actually do what it's doing, how it's making all these points and stuff like that, it'd be a lot easier just to dig an actual way down in there. But like I said, we may have to just come back and dig from down here and just dig a pit all the way out there. That might be the best way of doing it. And when we do that, we'll actually have to take that truck and move our wash plant slowly as well, unless we get a dump truck. A dump truck would be nice to use if we could actually dump it into the wash plant, but I don't think we can. At least not. We'd have to dump just a little bit at a time. I'm not sure if we could actually do that. It wouldn't hurt to try it, I guess. Still think the best purchase we can get next would be a drill. Oh, there's a nugget, 8.40 ounces. It's a good sized one there. The other bad thing about it is some of these shovelfuls still seem to be only getting about 30%. We were getting close to 50. There's one. It's about 45 in that one. So I guess we wouldn't get the bucket full. This one's obviously not going to be all the way full here. There wasn't none in that one, hardly. Wow, look at all that dirt. By the way, it looked like we were kind of glitching through the ground there. It looks like we're close to ground level. I wonder if this thing will go all the way down to ground level. I don't think it will. There's ground level right there, so we can see it. Kind of cheating, but Can't help but not see it whenever it when it shows up like that. I'm really glad we didn't break the thing there that time. We're right on ground level. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't empty it out. Takes too long to dig. I don't think we got much in this one either. No, we didn't get none in that one. A little bit in that one, maybe. Just a small, tiny bit. So here's what an actual operator would see, I guess. Not too bad until you get to, down there into the ground where you can't really see what's going on. Make it a little hard to dig if you couldn't see where you're digging, you know. And already at 80%. This is so nice. So look at this. Can't see anything. Just kind of hoping for the best there. Don't know if you got anything in your bucket or not. Look at that, just a tiny bit. Not even enough to write home about. Well, I guess we've got some nice stuff here. We'll continue to dig this out a little bit. Hopefully we can soon start in a bit of a different area. Like I was saying, what I'd like to do is start maybe where we've already started digging, just dig around right through there. Dig an area to be able to actually get our excavator into, and set our wash plant down there into the pit. And we'll just dig it from the inside out. I think that'd be the best idea. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for me and for this episode. I mean, we've got a lot done with this thing. You know, just this small amount of time, probably like 15 minutes, we filled the bucket up twice, which is a vast improvement over what we used to be able to do with the smaller excavator. So this is really a well worth it purchase. Still have $10,000 in the bank, so that's good. I mean, look at this thing. Look how massive that thing is. This is just great. So we're having a really good time here with this thing. And I think, like I said, next time when we come back, I'm not going to worry about getting 2 wash plants. I don't think that's necessary. But tomorrow is going to be a big move, or next episode I should say. I'm going to do it in the same day. It's going to be the big move. We're going to move this back over here to where we first started at, right over there. All this equipment's going to be moved probably down here somewhere. We might buy some more buckets or something. And we're going to start excavating out for them. And I'll actually walk over and show you. From right here, we're going to excavate it straight through here to the big pit. And then we're going to try to start digging out this pit from the inside out. And we're going to have to move the wash plant with us, sort of. So, I don't know. I don't think we can keep the wash plant up on the ground. I think we'll have to keep it down under the ground with us, which means we'll have to move everything else too. But that's okay. I don't mind doing that. Something else I'd like to see at some point. Will this excavator actually reach over the fence and dig out that small pit over there? That's something I'd like to know. But we'll find that out at some point later on. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We're making progress. It's a slow road to hoe in this game, so to speak. You know, it takes a lot of work to get very little, but we're getting there. So I do appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoy it, and if you did, please tell your friends, like and subscribe as well, and join me on Twitch at twitch.tv/drunk_mercenary for live streams of this game, possibly among others, and you know, have fun hanging out live. So we'll see you guys later on. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye bye.